What's up, guys? This is Baseball Bro 33 or BB33, and today I'm bringing you guys a little commentary I thought I'd call Food for Thought, and I'm going to be posting these on Fridays, obviously, because it's called Friday Food for Thought, and I got a pretty nice gameplay for you guys using the PDW suppressed and with the laser sight. I'm playing on hijacked with a few friends, and it's pretty much why my other friend below me at the end of the game does pretty well. And I'm going for headshots to get the Cryptek camo for this thing. That way I can get gold. Anyway, I wanted to start up this series I'm going to call Friday Food for Thought, and it's going to be kind of like just some random ideas I have that are just kind of inspirational, or they'll stir your mind and thoughts a bit, make you think about some interesting stuff, or stuff I think is interesting. But anyway, let's kick this off with my first topic for this series, and that is, it is impossible to do nothing. Now, a lot of people usually say, well, when they're just hanging around their house or whatever, they're usually like, I don't know, say someone asks what they're doing, and they're like, nothing, what are you doing later? Nothing. No. Fact is, it's literally impossible to do nothing, because at all times, you're doing something, because our language that we speak has so many words, it is literally impossible to do nothing in a technical way using terms. So if I wanted to say I'm doing nothing literally right now as I'm saying this, I am speaking and I'm sitting down. Therefore, I'm not doing nothing. You guys are probably watching this, that means you're listening. So that's one thing you're doing. And even if you're saying, oh, I'm doing nothing now, while you're listening, sitting, guarantee you're breathing. If you just try to stop breathing, you are holding your breath. There you go. It's simple as that. There is no certain way to say you're in limbo. There's just, everyone is always doing something at all times. There's pretty much a word for everything. If you can think of something to do while someone is doing nothing, go ahead, try. There's nothing to say. You have to think of something that basically there isn't a word for, that's made up, and the person can't be doing anything else at that time either. So it's just you basically make up a word. If someone's online, they're typing, Googling. We came up with that verb ever since Google came out. Googling wasn't a verb until very recently because we felt like we had to make it so. It's just that simple. And I don't know, I always thought this was kind of an interesting idea because, everyone always says, I wasn't doing anything. I was doing nothing. But the fact is, you can never do nothing, and I just explained why. So, if you guys ever think you're doing nothing, well, you're not. And I want you guys to try and express this to your friends and family and see what they think, because I really do think it is an interesting topic, and it definitely makes me want to try and think of something that'll prove it wrong, but so far I can't, and I don't think I ever will. Because it's just so different from anything you can really think of. I'll give you a scenario, for example. Some people may say, well, what if an astronaut's in space? They're technically doing nothing if they're just hanging around. Well, they're floating. Duh. They're probably breathing in their mask. Like, there's so many things we do constantly. You know what? Like, all these involuntary things in our body. Their heart's beating constantly. And now that I bring that point up, you may think, well, a dead person could possibly be doing nothing. They're lying down. And if you say they're dead, that's a valid argument. I could see that. And I think that's a valid point. And I definitely don't disagree with that. But that's where the certain topic gets a little iffy. Because then you have to specify your question, and you have to determine whether you want to include dead people in your theory or not. Because is it, if something is alive, does it count, or does it have to be a human? Because then if it's alive, you could say, well, a plant is alive, is it doing nothing? Well, technically I could say it's undergoing the process of photosynthesis because constantly it's absorbing light. If you say, well, it's night out, it's probably growing, because that's what plants do. And there are so many different things that you could say for different objects. Trees, they're creating oxygen, stuff like that. They're just constant things that go on. And I just really think this stirs the brain, and I wanted to bring that to you guys. Next week, I'll definitely have another one of these. I really enjoy them, and I think they're pretty fun to do. I'm glad you guys saw this. I'll be definitely coming at you guys with some more gameplay and stuff like that. Finally got my Dazzle to work again. It stopped working for a while. I didn't know why. And I also wanted to say I'm on 3rd Prestige. I was thinking about playing with some of you guys. So if you guys want to play with me, message me. Bloomer25. The O's are zeros on a PS3. I don't have an Xbox. Sorry. I'm poor. JK. LOL. And don't forget to submit letters for Team Mail Monday. Alright guys, this is the end of the video here. Wrapped up. 29-3, kill confirmed. Thanks for watching. Peace guys.